Hello everyone, my name is Katie and welcome to the Greenland Quilter channel. I hope everybody has been having a great day today. Let me know in the chat how your day has been going, if you've been having a really good day or not. Yeah, and let me also know what you've been working on today, or if you've been taking the day easy, or if you've been working, what you've been up to today. Okay, so I know this is one of my impromptu lives that I set up earlier today. And I'll be calling these late night lives because I start them at 9 p.m. my time, which is not late for you guys, but it's late for me because normally I just do it whenever I feel like it. So we are doing unboxings today, and I'm also going to show you some gifts that we received this week. We received a really cool thing for our wedding anniversary from my boss and her husband, who happens to be the ambassador of Greenland. And also, I received a gift today. Nikolai went to the store, and there's a cashier who works in Bruceton, and she's an older, I think she's one generation above me, and at least I think she is, or somewhere just a little bit above me anyway. But she's she and I have a language barrier because she does not speak English at all. But we still manage to communicate every time I come through her line. She's the sweetest little lady I've ever met. So kind. And so this past December, I gifted her with a gift card, and she started crying because she was shocked. And that wasn't my intention, but that's what happened. But anyway, Nikolai came home with a gift from her today. So I'm gonna start out with the two gifts, and then we're gonna do a fat quarter shop. I've already taken this stuff out of the fat quarter shop box. The reason I did that is because the bigger box that came today from the United States for Syracuse is a big box. And so we have it set up here where I can get at it. And I'll explain about the big box in a minute. But let's first look at the gifts. But let me say hi to everybody in the chat. Lori was first in the channel. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Jean. Hello, Dubrovka. She says hi. Nice to see you. Hello, Happy. It's good to see you. Hello, Janet. Yep, and I'm caught up. Okay, so let's do this first set. I'm gonna show you two different gifts. Some of you might have seen the one if you were in my Sunday morning chat with her Sunday morning with Sean. We were working on Star Climber, and I gave those that was in there a brief glimpse of this that I got from my boss and her husband Kenneth, who, like I said, is the ambassador to Greenland. So I'll start out with showing you these gifts, and they're really cool. And these gifts are done by hand. And these first ones is a Inuit couple, and these are handmade from Arctic willow, Alaska willow, I think. And they're really, and I've been eyeballing. There's two styles of this you can get. You can get it made from the wood, or you can get it made from stone or reindeer. Actually, there's three ways: stone, wood, or reindeer. And this is made from wood. But isn't that pretty? And I've been wanting a style like this where it shows a Inuit figure. So this is the wife, and this is the hubby over here. So this was what we got for a wedding anniversary from Bitsy and Kenneth and family. We had a really great dinner Friday with our friends, and they brought the girls. We were talking about, this is our 15th wedding anniversary that we just had. And so when I moved here, it was 14 years ago in August, this past August, 14 years ago. So when I moved here, Krista, the youngest daughter, she was 5 or 6, I think. And Naya was just a little bit older, maybe a couple years older than that. And now both of them are young adult women. And we were talking about, she was, they were we were bringing up all kinds of memories, when they first met me and stuff. Okay, so the second one, and I'm going to show you two sides of this. On one side of it is handmade leather, but I'm going to put it really close to the lens because this leather is sealskin leather. It's tanned on this one side. It's tanned just like you would cow leather, and they've taken it and cut it in small strips. They dyed it, and then she embroidered it into this leather to make the back side of it, and the front side of it has actual sealskin hair on it. So this is what it looks like. But look at that is embroidered in there. This is all done by hand. And then this is the back side. And this probably came from either a harbor seal or a harp seal. I don't know which one. But let me show you the front again. This is leather that's been dyed after it's been tanned. And then the color that you see, this portion here, this is all hand embroidered into the piece. This is not glued. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you is these are, you'll see a lot of these here in Greenland, and especially in tourist shops and stuff too. But also there's like every town, whenever the summertime, you have tourism. You also have, y'all are familiar with the style of flea markets because the United States has them everywhere. So a lot of times the locals will bring out their crafts and set up like a flea market, and they'll be outside the tourist shop or out by the harbor where the cruise ship is coming in, and you'll also find these inside of tourist shops as well here in Greenland. But these are handmade mini boots, Greenland boots. They're made from sealskin. The inside has tanned leather, and then, honey, this is rabbit, right, or fox? This top part right here. Well, probably this is fox. Fox. This is probably fox up here, but you can see it's how intricate this is. And up here, even this is same thing. This is leather right here, hand embroidered on here. So that's what these look like. And you'll find these in different sizes. Babe, can you look in the curio cabinet for those others? There's a set of boots in there, so they can see the different shapes of them if you can get at it. I don't know if you can get to it or not. So anyway, this is this is from the cashier from Bruce who gifted me these. And this is so cool. I mean, you get to see actual embroidered leather that's been dyed. And this you'll find on the national suit, on the front of the shorts. There's two strips that go across the front, and it's made from leather, and you'll see embroidered design on there like that. Yeah, here's a good example. Yeah, I think there's like 2 sets in there. So here's an example of more embroidered. These are all done by hand. This is hard leather here, like tan cow leather. And then you see, I'll put this up real close to the camera. This is embroidered here. And same thing up here, it's embroidered. On their national suit, this is an example of what the national suit boots will look like from some areas. And on the inside, this is lined. Sometimes you'll find it lined with polar bear or fox. And then you have another style like this. So these are all things you can gift people from here in from Greenland. So anyway, these are the ones I got today, though. I already had someone gifted these to us, but I don't remember who. I don't know who gave these to us. I don't know, a long time ago, but we were gifted these two sets. So now I have 3 sets. So I thought I would share those with you. And I'll hang on a minute, I'll get caught up in the chat. Okay, let's see who walked in just now. Janet says she's working on a baby quilt for a friend. Lori says hi to Nico. Nico says hi back. And then hi, Linda. Linda says good evening. to me, Dubrovka, and everyone else. Cindy's here. Hello, hello, Cindy. Welcome, Jean. Let me see. Good stuff. Oh, good stuff, Ninjas. Good to see you also. Hello, Teresa Louise. How are you? Hello, Nancy. Hello, Sylvia. Okay, and hello, Andy. All right, so basically, for those that just walked in that didn't see this, this was the first thing I showed. This came from my boss and her husband, who is an ambassador of Greenland. They gifted us this for our 15th wedding anniversary, and it's hand carved from Arctic willow. You can also find these in usually granite and also reindeer. The reindeer horns. Okay, now we're going to move on to Fat Quarter Shop. Amazing leather work. Thank you for sharing this. Oh, you're welcome. The leather work is beautiful. Do the boots represent something from your area or the people that live here? Yes, those boots are which is part of the national suit of the Greenlandic woman. I don't have any men's boots. The men's boots are more just a dark black with a little bit of embroidered around the top of it. But with the women's, they're more colorful. And so they're part of the national suit. Okay, so I have taken out my Fat Quarter stuff out of the box because I have a bigger box over here we're going to start going through. And it just makes it easier if I don't have to deal with two huge boxes. All right. Hello, Lee. Welcome, welcome. All right. So from Fat Quarter Shop, I ordered some things. And the first thing I'm going to show you, and it was on sale when I bought it. I bought a large craft storage pouch by Simple Stories. And it's just a clear big one. So I can put big blocks in here if I want to. And it has a nice little zipper on it. It's just something really simple. And I paid $6.98 for this. And then I bought this Art Bin storage project storage box. This one is blush color, and I paid $16.98 for that. And inside of it, I bought another Creative Grids ruler. This one is the Creative Grids 4.5 by 12.5 quilting ruler. I bought a little bit longer one to use at my desk. And this one cost $22.99. And then I bought 2 yards, and I'll take it out of the bag. I saw this fabric and I had to have it. So this is only my second time. No, actually, this is my first. Let's see, when did I buy this? I bought this. This counts as 2025 purchase. So this was my second time buying yardage for the whole year. And this is Lilac Tonga Batiks Galaxy Celestial yardage. And I paid $12.48 a yard for it, which totaled out to be $24.96. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? I'm so excited. I really think I want to buy some more of this because I love it. I bought 2 yards because I knew I'd use it, but I figured if I saw it up and decided I wanted more, I could always buy some more yardage of it. I'll probably buy like 5 yards next go around if they still have some. So that's this. It's from the Lilac Tonga Batiks Galaxy, and the name of the yardage, this particular yardage, is Celestial. Okay, so then now, y'all know that I've been working on the Star Climber sew along, which is a paper piecing sew along from Fat Quarter Shop. This is 4-inch, and Sean's doing the 6-inch. Now, since then, Kimberly has designed 8-inch, 10-inch, 12-inch. I think there might be a 9-inch too. I can't remember. When she got the 8-inch paper in, it turns out that it was not 8-inch paper. It was 7¼ inch woven star paper. She put these on sale for $4.95 because they're supposed to be 8 inch. The thing on the outside says 8 inch right here. So she marked them down to half price. And so I bought 2 of these, and they look just like the smaller version. And you know, for less than $5 a piece, I bought 2. So I spent $10 on 2 packs of this paper, and I have something in mind that I'm going to use these for. These are going to be used for these are a lot of fun, because once you get the hang of how to use them, you just sew. And I would suggest this is a great thing that you can do when your sojo's not working and you have scrap fabric laying around that you don't know what to do with. This is perfect for it. All you can decide on what color you want to use as your background, and then everything else can just be scrappy. And use the scraps you have in your bins or wherever you put your scraps at. These are perfect for that. And then you just sew them all together. Hi, Mona. Welcome, welcome. Let me see what everybody's saying so far. So that is everything that came in the box. So the whole shipping, just so you can, because a lot of people ask me questions about how much does it cost me to ship things here to Greenland and things like that. So the subtotal amount of my order was $81.81. Then it cost me I was charged $25 for shipping, but then I had a coupon for minus $9.78. So I ended up only paying $97. So this whole thing here, along with this bag right here, only cost me $25 to have it sent to me. Now, the way Fat Quarter Shop handles shipping for me is based on price, not weight. So I could have went up to about $150 before the price of the shipping would go up to $45. And then $45 pretty much stays stationary well past $350. Now, I have never bought anything past $350, so I don't know if that rate stays the same or not. But for that amount of money, you get there's a lot of stuff that you can buy for $350. You know, and mostly it's, and the only time I've ever spent $350 like that was when yardage was on sale for $7 or $8 a yard. And if it was batiks, I would buy several yards of it. That adds up, you know. Or if I bought a couple of these or a couple of new rulers, I'm going to be ordering another ruler because something happened with one of my rulers, and now I have to buy a new one, but it's okay. All right, so that is my Fat Quarter Shop unboxing. Okay, now, hey, can you come pick up this box so they can see this big box and then put it back? So we're going to have a discussion on what this box is about. And then, yeah. So this big box came from Syracuse today, and this weighs about 20 pounds. Okay, you put that. Like that. Okay, so my friend Melanie and I have been working together. She's got a second box almost ready. And what I do is, I used to do this once a year, and a lot of times Mary, my other friend, which she would help me with it, and I would load up the box with supplies, and supplies would be anything from spices to boots to, you know, just a big gambit of things that I cannot get here in Greenland. So what I'm going to do is, there's 20 pounds worth of stuff sitting in this box right now. Shipping's gone up a little bit. The last time I shipped a box was in 2020, I think, from California. And I shipped, I think, 22 pounds, which cost me about $150. No, it cost me $130. So the price has gone up a little bit. And there's nothing I can do about that, because it's either Nico is such a great model, says Andy. Hey, Andrea, welcome, welcome. And it's good to see Mona in here too. Thank you. If y'all want to share your channels, please type exclamation selfie So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you. I have put some items um in the. I will be listing everything that was in all of this stuff. I'll probably list it either in the description box of the video after the live. I'll go back and re-add or add everything I didn't put on there yet. Or I may put it in the comment section and then pin it so that you know what it was I got in this box. All right, so the first thing we'll show you is, and a lot of items have been taken out of the box that they were bought in. So I like to make brewed iced tea, and I've taken a hankering to where I like the caffeine free, because the caffeine free does not make my legs hurt like the regular caffeinated tea does. So I ordered a big box of Louisiana decaffeinated iced tea for brewing. So I got some of that. And there's more of this coming in the second box. I also ordered a new planner that's not dated. So this one is a Clever Fox Planner Pro second edition non-dated weekly planner. And I love this company because I also have this is another one by Fox. This is where I keep all my passwords in to everything on my internet stuff. And then I also have another one that's like a journal. But these I've had a long time now. But I do everything I do with my channel is in a planner. I don't put anything digitally because I don't know what my problem is. I think I'm too old school, and I like seeing this written out where I can open it. I don't have to bring up a laptop. I don't have to use my phone because my eyes bother me a lot if I spend too much time trying to look at stuff like this. This just makes better sense for me. So I'm going to open it and show you what it looks like. I need a pocket knife or a pair of scissors. Let me see if I can open this without messing it up, because I know you're going to want to see what it looks like on the inside. And I don't mind because I got to open it anyway because I got lots to write in it already, because I'm trying to pre-plan everything that will start up this year, because I'll be talking to everybody about what my plans are for the next few months. And this is how I do it. I plan it and write it down, and then I follow through on it. And then when I'm setting up lives and stuff, the lives get written in here along with what I plan on doing for that live. Like like an example would be that every Friday I've been doing the 1,000 block, except for the past, I think 4 weeks, I've been doing it more than one night a week. Trying to get up to that 36 block that I'm trying to get to, because I want to start sewing that together sometime at the end of January, so that it'll be finished in February, because we started the 1,000 block. I think we started it in the second Friday of February, I believe is when I started it. Yep, I did. Okay. So these are really nice. This is like, I think this is leather on them. So this is, by using the Clever Fox Planner Pro, you can stay focused on your goals, increase productivity, blah, blah, blah. It's 12-month weekly planner, color-coded sections, month and weeks together, month and weekly reviews, affirmations and gratitude, goal trackers and habit trackers, daily rituals, and extra dotted pages for notes. And it comes with a you get this little strap right here where you can use it to mark your page of where you're, what month you're in. There's that. You also get stickers. It comes with some cool stickers. Are they asking any questions, babe? No, for the moment. Okay. So as you can see, you can use these stickers on anywhere in the planner. I like this one because it's got little sayings and stuff on it, see? And these are like stickers where you can put different little extra information on it. Okay, so that there at the back of this book is a little pocket where you can store these stickers and other items. And here I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll pick it. There's a pocket right here at the back where you can put things. Okay, at the front of the book, there's actually a warranty card. 60-day money-back guarantee, no hassle refund, no questions asked. If there's any issue with your order or if you're not happy with your results within 60 days of your purchase, please contact us and we'll arrange a 100% refund. And then there's a detail page and tells you what to do to get if you're going to not be happy. Also, here is a Clever Fox Weekly Planner Pro 2nd Edition Quick Start Guide. There's information on how you could use your planner. And then I'm just going to show you a little bit about what this, like right here, you got the first page, you put your name and all that kind of thing on it. Daily rituals, awareness and self-discovery, your vision of what you want to do, which some of us sets goals, many of us don't do. New Year's resolutions, I don't, because I feel like that sets myself up for failure. What do I want my life to be like? There's a thing about that. I tend to ignore stuff like this because I don't know what to put in them. My 1-year goal, which is what I use for the channel. And I set a goal last year, and a lot of what I put on the goal, and I don't know if many of you remember, I told you that if I got between 50 to 70% of my goals accomplished for the whole year of 2025, that is saying something for me. And I have followed through on, I think I have carried on all of my projects except 1 or 2. One of them I put aside, I need to finish, but the other one I didn't even get started on it. And to me, that's a pretty good percentage of what I did versus what I didn't do that I had planned on doing. So that's pretty good for me, considering I'm a big procrastinator. Then you go in here and you can set up this calendar with dates. This is a monthly one. And then behind the monthly is weekly. Or date, or does this date? Yeah. You have a monthly review. And then you have a daily. So you can use this calendar to put your dates and major things you want to do. And then down here on your daily, you can write what you're planning to do on that specific day. Like if you're setting up a live and you plan on working on an example, okay, I'm going to work on my dragon fruit month, whatever, I can write that in right here instead of trying to write it here. I can just put right here that I'm having a live on such and such day. And when I plan on work, I'll put like dragon fruit so along here, and that's what I put here. And then I will give a better explanation on what my plans are for that live. So all of my lives go in here. Everything I'm doing, it pretty much goes in here. And then you just and because it's not. How was you? Okay, I'll answer that question in just a second. So that's what this whole book is like. And then back here, I think at the back, you have monthly, let me see. You have month review, like I said. Then you have, yeah. So I think back here at the back, there's also some plain paper where you can draw on it or do whatever you want with it. So this is the Clever Fox planner. And one thing I like about these planners, and I don't throw my planners out, I actually have 2 of the I can't remember the exact name of the quilting planners, but I started out with and I'll show that probably at some point. I'll show the ones I have from the past, because the 2 quilty planners I had actually had quilt block patterns in there, but I also had glued in the planner samples of fabric. I did different things, and there'll probably be glued pieces in here at some point. It just depends on what hits me, if I want to save something. And this is great for that. And then you can keep it, and should your you know, like you plan something for the next year, you know, in December you get another one and you want to set up, you have this one all ready to go to look at it and give you an example of what you're going to do for 2020. You know, like an example is I have my quilting one that I got from Chelsea and her mom. I have that planner, and that's what I used this past year, the whole year. And I have everything written in that thing. There's sections of their planner that I didn't use that I used for something else because I don't have, like, there's a section about decorating your house with quilts. I don't have that kind of thing laying around because I don't have any quilts to hang up on the wall or put on the back of the sofa right now because I only have one finished quilt. Everything else needs quilting. But this is great. I love this. All right. So that's what came in the box so far. And let me go to the chat real quick before I continue on because someone asked a question. I know, Andrea, I know if you want a free planner, you can print it. I posted a link to one yesterday. Yes. The thing is I want one where I don't have loose paper because right now I've been working with loose paper. Where did I put all that at? Oh, I put it in there somewhere. Because I had to print it out because, you know, January's here and I needed to be writing stuff down. Yes, you could do it that way. I just like this style where it's all in one place. There's not a bunch of paper free. It's bound and not going anywhere. That's what I like the best. Yes, I could print them out and save money, but, you know, I just like it this way. Paper tends to end up destroyed before it's over with. Let me see. If you want, let me see. Andy says, I journal and plan on paper, but I do keep a lot of stuff digitally too. Love my Google Drive for collaborations. Yeah, I've tried using the Google. The thing with Google Calendar is there's not enough space to put in there everything you might be doing on one day. There's just no space for it, and that's why I don't use it. On paper, I can write everything I'm doing that day. If I have multiple things I'm going to be handling, I could put it on paper. With the digital, you can't, or I haven't been able to figure out how to put it that way. Okay. Now, someone asked, our anniversary was wonderful. We had a good time. We ate steaks, all of us. We spent 3 hours together with our friends, and then we shot off fireworks, which I have a video for that I haven't put up yet. Hello, Zaza. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Carissa. Who am I? Sylvia, hello. Hi, Cheri. It's good to see you. And don't forget to share your channels, please. Jaja, welcome, welcome. I thought let's do backwards. Jaja, I posted my link above. If you cannot find it, I will post it again. Yeah, your link should have worked. Okay, the next one. Ta-da, Cheri. The book is here. It came in my box. So this is the Alice's Wonderland Sampler Quilt 100 Quilt Blocks to Improve Your Sewing Skills. This is what Cheri and I will be doing as a collaboration together. And there's been several people since we had this discussion the other day that have also bought this book. This book is nice. It's hardback, which I love. And you have everything that we're going to be doing in this sew along, and it's colorful and nice. I bought this from Amazon, so I only paid $15.52, something like that for it. But I also posted in my on my Facebook here, not Facebook, my YouTube here, and I will repost it also in the description box where you will find these, because you can find this at Amazon. You can find it on Fat Quarter Shop. Fat Quarter Shop selling this book for $25, you guys. Nancy's there too. Hi, Nancy. Welcome, welcome. So I chose to do Amazon because it was $10 less. Okay. Now we'll go to the next thing in the box. So the next thing I did is there's an envelope here, and I think this is vellum paper. I bought vellum paper from Amazon. I think is what this. Nope, this is the. I know what this is. Too bad Tammy's not in here. I think I won this. Yeah, I won this from Tammy. It's the Yuletide Sampler 2. It's either I won it or I bought it. I don't remember which. It's a Yuletide similar to a 12-month block of the month. I plan on doing this because I think this would be fun because I have plenty of Christmas fabric I can work with. I even have enough of the background that I could do it with, but it comes with everything on here. I probably will, I have ordered a 3-ring notebook that's not here yet with sleeves, and I'll be putting it in the notebook, and then I'll have it all in one little notebook. But it comes with all the printed stuff in here, all of it. So it's really nice. So that's what came in that envelope. And this came from the Siberian Wind, who is Tammy, and let me put her channel link in here. Hey, Laura, how are you? It's good to see you. Hey, Nancy. If I hadn't already said hi, I think it did, but just yes, Linda says, I got my book today. It's beautiful. I got most of my fat quarters ready. Yeah, it is a very nice book. I agree with you. Yeah, this is the sew along you're doing right now. Yeah, I couldn't start it because I couldn't order the pattern or anything because the shipping for overseas from whoever was doing it was no, this is what it was. They if you ordered it from Etsy or wherever it was $70 for the pattern. And I just couldn't see paying $70 for it. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you is I have a very big box. My Ariots are here, but there's also stuff sitting inside my boots because that's not, I told her to, because I ordered spices and stuff too. So there's things stuffed in here, and we'll get the stuff stuffed out, and then I'll show you the boots. All right, so let's see what we're going to find in here. And also, I hope Cheri's still in the channel because she sent me a Samsung tablet. Ta-da! And I ordered a new cover for it. This is a gift from Cheri, the Samsung. So now I have a tablet that I can work to use for my lives. And so I bought a new case for it. What? Here's more stuff for the garbage. So that I don't know. I won't know anything about this one until I get it charged and plugged in and start working with it. Thank you, Cheri, for the Samsung tablet. Okay, I ordered, I don't remember how long this one is, but this is what you call a USB extension cord, where you plug you plug in this end in here, and the other goes into wherever you're plugging it in. So this is an extra long piece. I also ordered, these are for my Canon camera to hold my lens cap on. And then I also ordered, yeah, this is for the Canon camera too. This is a Canon for the Canon camera. It's a plug-in. It has to do with making, because Melanie, my friend who boxed this up for me, her and her husband gave me a Canon camera. And so I haven't been able to get those things set up yet because I still need more hardware. And this was part of the hardware I ordered. I can't explain this cord right now. I have to look it up. I also ordered, look, see now, Cheri had gifted me a mic. It was just one mic. I needed 2 mics. So I bought a 2 mic gifted set of 2 so that Nikolai can have, because remember how y'all say you can't hear him sometimes? We now will, when I get this all set up on the laptop and everything, you should be able to hear him once I figure out how to use this. So we'll both be on mics instead of using the laptop as a mic. Hey, Kevin, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Don't forget to share your channel. And then I also ordered damage-free hanging command strips. So I ordered some with clothespins on them. Gonna use those in the craft room. I ordered 2 sets of those, and there's some command strips that go with them. And then I'm not gonna show you the boots yet because there's stuff stuck down in the boots right now. There's also these. This is for I have a long piece of doweling in the cold room, And when we get the craft room all set up, I'll be able to, I'll be able to put these on there where I can clip on a quilt to hang from it, especially, you know, when I'm showing you a finished quilt top. So that's what these are for. So there, I got this from Amazon as well. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but it wasn't very pricey at all. I bought a lot of stuff from Amazon actually. And then in here is, I also, this bag, oh my goodness, we're gonna have fun getting in here. All this bubble paper. Okay, so I also bought spices and things because it's time to, I ran out of a lot of my spices. And cinnamon was one of them because I like Ceylon, and I probably said that wrong, Ceylon cinnamon, because this is very healthy for you. And I'll be using this when I go back on, because I'm going back on keto this year. Let me see what else is in this boot. Okay, I got everything out of that boot. Let's see what's in the other one. I ordered smoked paprika or paprika, whichever you call it, depending on where you live. More cords for, this is the Samsung cord. I keep knocking everything off, dang it. It's just because I have so little space. Then this one is sweet paprika. See, the reason I'm ordering these spices this way is I'm going to make my own spice concoction because I'm done with buying spices that have sugar in it. Everything these days comes with sugar in it. So here's my Ariat boots. And I'm so excited because I've been needing new boots for a while. These usually last me 2 years before I need to buy new ones. These are great for, these are called all-terrains. These are also what I use to race my horse in because they're legal because of the heel right here. But they're not heavy. They don't have a steel toe in them. They're not like, this is a man's boot. You can buy them in women's, but I have a wide foot. So I buy the men's one because I can get a double triple E, or is it two E's, which is a double E. Yeah, so I wear a double E on my width of my foot. It also has this really nice instep on here, which is what I need because I have a higher instep than most women do on their foot, but I have a really wide foot. So that's, and these boots, I've been wearing these same boots. I've not changed the color or the style. I've been wearing these since I've been wearing them for about 25, 30 years now. They haven't changed much. The only thing that's changed is they've gone from $89 to $150, and that's how much I pay for these boots. And I go through this style of boot every 2 years. When I start having back pain, then it's time to buy another pair of boots. Okay, and they're waterproof and they're made of leather. They're not that vinyl stuff on the top, but they feel like you're wearing a sneaker or a tennis shoe, whichever you call it in your area. All right. Christmas again at Katie's house, says Cheri. Yeah, thank you for the tablet, Cheri. I got it. Did you see the nice cover I got for it? It's a nice cover. I just got to figure out how it works. Yeah. Anyway, I'm super excited about that. Okay, let's move this aside. Babe, can you take this, honey? Yeah, I'm gonna give you all this to get it out of my way because I have more to show. Yeah, in there. All right. Here. You can set it in there somewhere for right now. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna bring out is some different. So this I ordered also, this is called Mexican oregano or oregano if you live on this side of the pond. Yeah. My friend made me some vacuum spices. So this is everything bagel. I love taking this and using this in stir fry. I like to take shallots, onions, mushrooms. I saute all of that first, and then I move them to the edge of the pan. And then in the middle, but we haven't been able to buy any recently. I was buying rice style cauliflower that was frozen, and I would saute that until it was nice and golden brown, move that aside, and then I would do a couple more. I would add in spinach. Then I would add it at the last. I would mix everything up together, and then I would put haricots in there, and then I would season with seasoning salt, along with tarragon. And I know some of you are going to be like, tarragon. Tarragon is delicious with haricots and spinach and that stir fry. And then I would finish it off with this, because there's just something about this spice just gives it that extra little oomph to it. And there is no sugar in this. We can't buy kosher salt, so Melanie sent me some kosher salt. Because like I said, I'm going to make my own concoction. This is coarse black pepper. And then this one is black peppercorns that's not been crushed. Then I also bought I bought the tea that I'm going to be brewing, and I use this natural stevia liquid. This is called Now Better Stevia, original 0-calorie liquid sweetener. This does not have any artificial flavors or anything else in it. It's straight up stevia. No sugar, no fake stuff that you find. One of the things you have to look for when you're looking at stevia, if it says natural flavors in the ingredient, it's not all stevia. It's the natural flavor will have carbs in it. And the idea is to get sugar completely out of your diet when you're trying to change your brain to work a certain way. So but the problem with this is this costs $20 for this. And this is 8 fluid ounces, but it only takes a couple of drops because I don't like super sweet tea. I like mine where you just barely taste the sweetener. And so this will last me about 2 years, especially because I keep it in the refrigerator. And I just do drop, and then go on about my business. Okay, now the next thing is I bought a big 8-ounce bottle of pure vanilla extract. This is by McCormick. It's not the fake vanilla. And this will last me 3 or 4 years. So the last time I bought this, because I just ran out of this about 6 months ago, I'd had it about 4 years. I guess put them on the kitchen counter. Well, they got to go in the cold room, but wait till I deal with that, okay? Just put them on the kitchen counter. Oh, gosh. I hope that didn't break.
It is.
No. You are so naughty.
Oh.
So here's granulated garlic. And these vacuum bags are pretty decent, but I can smell the garlic. I also got, and this is not the whole thing, there's more of this. When I make an Italian cream cake, I use part shortening and part butter. Now, but this can be kept in the cold room pretty much indefinitely until you use it. This is the only time I use this is for that cake. All right. I also bought, too bad Tammy's not in here because of her, I'm going to test run this camera. This is a Stream webcam. that says Anga tube? I don't know what that says. Anyway, it's this. So we're gonna put this on the desktop. I can't really I need that. Yeah, I can't see everything it says on it, but it's a camera that has a ring light, a little mini ring light on it, and we're going to attach this to the desktop because the desktop doesn't have a camera. Okay. Also bought. I'm trying to remember what company this is by, but this can hold the tablet, and it's a bendable, is what it is, and it looks like it's fastened together. Anyway, this will hold a tablet or a phone, and you can bend it up and down. You can move it up and down. So I'm going to be test running that in the other room. So that's what this is. I bought some 2 gallons. I think these are 2 gallons. 2 gallon Ziploc bags that I'll be using in the sewing room for different things. I also got me some Benadryl because I can't buy Benadryl here. This one is no salt seasoning. This also does not have sugar in it. And this is Lowry's garlic seasoning salt. This does not have sugar in it either. So these are just extra things that a lot of this, there's still more spices going to come in another box because basically I ordered different spices so I can make Montreal steak seasoning, also Montreal chicken seasoning, and then there's one other seasoning that I'm going to make from scratch, and that's why that's why there's so many of this stuff coming in right now so that I can do that. And then I also ordered another set. So I have extra sets of these too. These are extensions that, because USB cords will only go so long. No, it's not in here. No, zip bags are in here. All right, and the last thing is I can't wait to wear this. I bought myself a new sleep gown because I like to sleep in very lightweight nightgowns that hardly weigh anything. But I thought this was super cute. Let's see. It has stars on it. This is just a little nightgown to sleep in. Strapless, the whole thing. Anyway, okay. And I think that's everything. It looks like, yep, that's everything in this big box. All right. So what did you guys think about all of that? Did y'all like the unboxing? There'll be another box probably coming sometime, probably closer to the end of this month again. This box got sent out on December the 15th. And today is the 5th, I think. Yep. So it came 20, let's see, 15, probably 15. Well, it was in Denmark for the like 5 or 6 days before it ever got here. That's pretty good. It came from Syracuse, but I still don't have any of my cotton cut stuff that was mailed out in November. So you do the math.
Something disappeared in Louisiana? No.
No, Illinois.
Illinois.
That's the last place they can find it being at is in Illinois. So I have no idea what's happened to my stuff. All right. So that is everything, and I will make a list of everything and put it in the description box, except the only things I won't list because I don't have product numbers for is this stuff that's been pre-packed or repackaged to save on space. And I'm very excited, you guys. I've been looking forward to opening this box, and I cannot wait until I get the next box because there'll be more in it. There's some project bags that didn't make it into this box. Hopefully it'll make it in the next box, along with more spices and some other things I've ordered. I've ordered some more stuff that's going to help with my, because what I'm trying to do relating to cameras and these cords and stuff is I want to improve the viewing experience. I'm not trying to change how I do things, just make it so when you watch things it looks better. Okay, let me go back and read what everybody said. All right, talk about Jaja says she loves Ariat boots, and Kevin said word up. Cheri says you're welcome. Cheri says it's like Christmas at your house again. Yes, it is. And then Andrew says I have those. They work well for holding up quilt tops to photograph. Yes, and that's what I bought them for. Cheri says perfect. Jaja says she's going to rewind this later and remember all these spices and stuff. Yep. Cheri says pretty. I would be so excited if I were. I am. And she says, you have a bunch of new stuff to play with. I'm excited for you. Merry Christmas all over again. Thank you. Ninja says, I enjoyed listening while I did dishes. Unboxings are always fun. Pam says, hi, Katie and quilting friends. Love the unboxings of all the things. Laura Sub says, hey, Laura. Says, hi, Katie and everyone. Sorry I'm so late. It's okay. There's never late. You will love the new camera. I'm using that one to film now. It is great, says Andrea. Yeah, I'll be test running that bad boy. You know, I'm also excited about the fact that I finally have a double mic set so that we can figure out how to hook it all in and make it all work without blasting our ears or your ears out. And you'll be able to hear Nikolai for a change, which is a good thing. So, yep. So that is my unboxing for today. And I appreciate all of y'all coming. Do any of you have any questions you want to ask before I shut down the live? Ask now or forever hold your peace. Let's see. In the meantime, we got snow today, you guys. Probably what, a couple inches, honey? Yeah. About 2 inches of snow, maybe. So the lake is white right now. Yesterday, it looked like the lake was going to totally, well, actually, yesterday, there was some water free. But right now, it's 34 degrees, so it's still above freezing. So I don't know what's going to happen. The snow will probably melt. Tomorrow, we are going to get hit by a storm that's labeled a Cat 2 storm. All of South Greenland is going to get hit by it. So I don't know if that's going to incorporate blizzard conditions, meaning snow with it. I haven't heard if it's a wind event or if it's an actual precipitation wind event type thing. Yeah. Lori says, sweet. Laura says, I have to go back and rewatch. Yep. No one has any questions? Zero zip nada? Nothing? All right. Well, thank you for hopping on here at the last minute because I wasn't planning to be live tonight. And I knew that box was coming, but I didn't set up a live because I wasn't sure when the box was going to be here. I would have thought it was going to be here this past Friday, but it was the Fat Quarter Shop one that came on Friday, and I decided to hold off on showing you that. And because I wanted to do it all together, plus show you the new gifts we got. Hey, Lord, this is what I showed at the beginning of the live. The cashier that works at Brucein that we gifted a gift card to back in December, a Christmas gift card. She made these, and Nikolai was in the store today, and she had him bring them to me. But these are hand done. On the inside is leather, on the outside is the seal skin. And then this is hand embroidered leather. And again, like I was talking about earlier, this is dyed and then this is hand embroidered. And you'll find this on their national boots, and also there's strips that are sewn on the front of the shorts of the national suit that'll also have this hand embroidered on it. So that's what I was showing at the beginning. And then I have a couple already sets been gifted to me in the past. This is one set, same thing. This is hand embroidered right here. All of this is done by hand. This is sealskin here. And then on the inside, it's lined with fur. And on the outside, it's the hard leather, like what you see from cowhide. And then they dyed it. And then all of this here is hand sewn in. And this is what the bottom of the boots. And this is actually what the bottom of real Greenlandic boots look like for the national suit. And then there was this other pair where it was encased in sealskin fur, lined just like this. So these are what you would see Greenlanders used to wear all the time, but now they just wear them for special occasions.
These you can wear them all.
Do they wear these all the time?
Yeah.
These days even now?
Yeah. And these are
or is this up north?
Up north.
Yeah. Okay. So
these are regular boots.
Yeah. Nikolai says these are regular boots that are worn up north, made from sealskin. But now, like with the tannery here, you can buy sealskin boots where they have the sole like you saw on the bottom of my Ariots. But what they do is they send the sealskin to Portugal and I think it's Finland, I believe. Both of them have factories that make the sole of the boot. And then they build the boot there, and then they send some of the boots here to be sold here in Greenland, and the rest of them are sold in Europe. So there you go. And for any of you who don't understand this, sealskin is a byproduct of hunting for food. It is not hunted for fur. I wanted to clarify that for anyone that didn't know that. This is not about the skin. Inuits are raised not to waste not, and that means using all parts of the seal, including their skins. Laura says, I saw your nightgown. It's super cute, but I'd freeze in it. I live in Arizona, and I am wearing a full sweat. I don't even sleep under a cover, Laura. I really don't. Ask my husband. Most of the time, you will not even find me under a cover. I hate being hot.
That's because you got meat next to her.
Yeah, Mr. Heater over here. And then there's the dog. Oh no, when she gets in the bed, oh my God, between the two of them, they bring me on the bed. Oh my gosh. Jane says, thanks, fun. Bye all. All right. Anyway, looks like any plans for tomorrow's streaming? Not for tomorrow, but Wednesday I am doing a late night stream. And it'll be me and Nikolai. But tomorrow I have some things I want to do. Y'all are going to fall over dead. Tomorrow we are working in the craft room. So there will be no live tomorrow. Unless I change my mind. The only reason I don't bring you into the craft room while we're working is there's not good enough lighting. I would literally have to rip all these lights out of here and take them in there so you can see what we're doing. It's just too much of a hassle. So it's better if we just do what we're doing and see how I handle however long we're in there. And tomorrow we'll spend probably an hour to an hour and a half. Maybe we'll spend longer. Depends on my attitude and how I handle all of it tomorrow. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. And then Wednesday, my plans for Wednesday are. What did I put all that? What did I put my calendar in? I had to move everything out of the dang way. Oh, I know where I put it. I'm here in the drawer. Hold on a minute. Wednesday, the plan is I will be working on the 1000 block number 28, which will be Birthday Girl. That's Wednesday. Thursday, we're going to work on Katie's Creative Chaos. Friday, we're going to work on the 1000 block number 29 Homestead Delight. That'll be number block 29. And guess who's coming to visit on the 10th? You guys, Becca's going to come sew with me on the 10th. We have a project we're going to do. I will be posting the link. So if you want to sew along, in fact, I'll make a post tonight after the live announcing that sew along. It will be for a butterfly FPP pattern. It'll be a mini quilt top that she and I are going to do. We're going to work on it for the 10th, and also we'll carry it over to one more time in February. I'll give you the date. I think it's the 7th. We'll be doing that together. So there'll be 2 Saturdays that we're sewing together. So I'll make sure you get I'll put the link up tonight so you can go download the pattern should you want to join in on sewing the FPP. And that will be on Saturday. And we'll be doing it to tour. I don't know if she's going to, I don't know. One of us will be walking you on how to do it. And just make sure you bring your printed out FPP papers along with what fabric you plan on using to make that butterfly. So I will get that link up tonight. I forgot to mention that. Okay. All right. Laura says the boots are fantastic. She says her husband is a heater too. I warm my cold toes on him nightly. I put my feet up underneath his leg a couple times. And Happy says she loves the boots. I agree, they're beautiful, and I always learn so much. So Saturday, don't forget, I will be working on the getting all my lives set up for this week. I'll be doing that tonight after this live. So thank you for coming. Have a nice night. Remember to live, laugh, love, and dream. What do you do with all that? You guys make something beautiful. Have a nice night, and I'll see you on Wednesdays live. See you, Charette. Uh-oh, clicked on the wrong browser. All righty. There was no, I need to call